Hey guys, welcome back to Knotty Threads. In case you're watching our channel for the first time, do subscribe and also hit the bell icon to get all the future updates. In this video, we'll learn how to make this kind of Butta design. So the way you work this design is extremely easy. There is the very easy stitches used to create something like this, and it can be worked on stitched blouses and sari pallus as well. So watch the video till the end and let me know in the comment section what you think about this design. So now let's get started. I've taken 5 strands of silk thread, doubled it, so in total I have 10 strands on my needle here. So along with this I will also be using these kind of sequins. These are matte finished sequins. So we'll be working clove stitches, or what is also called as lavanga stitch, from the center point on these lines. I have made 6 lines. So in case you guys have missed this video, I'm going to link it in the I button. You guys can check it out. So I have showed different sizes of clove stitch in those videos. Now in this I want the clove stitch to be a little longer, so I'm going to leave about so much tail, and before I go in I will be adding a sequin here. So place your sequin here and then go into the sequin. So same way we will be working clove stitches on every line. I am wrapping the thread around the needle 3 times so that the knot is slightly thicker. After working the complete, all the stitches, this is how it looks. You can leave it at this. You can simply work one French knot in between and leave it. This way also it looks nice, but I'm going to add few beads. So here in the center I will add one sequin like this in the needle, and then I'm going to take this size beads. These are matte finished beads. And then I'm going to go back into the sequin without the bead. After adding this bead in the center, you can knot the thread, and I have taken another needle. This is very thin because I will be using these kind of sugar beads. So you will need a needle through which your sugar beads can pass, and along with that I have taken cotton thread. So this step is optional. If you want, you can work this step or you can skip. So in this step I am adding one bead of this size and another sugar bead. So this way we'll just go back into the fabric. So in every gap I'm going to add beads in the same way. So these kind of buttas can be worked on stitched blouses as well. Just in case if you have any blouse that you got stitched without any embroidery, you can do these kind of buttas. You can just scatter them on the sleeve and on the back. It'll actually make your blouse a little grand. And the work is extremely simple. You don't have to know Ari work to do something like this. And yeah, if you want to learn Ari work, you can reach me out on the WhatsApp number that is mentioned in the description box. Currently there are about 7 to 8 batches going on and everybody is learning really well. As soon as the batch gets over, I will be posting their work on my blog. So I will let you guys know when I post so that you guys can check out the students' works. So these matte beads, you can replace it with pearls as well. When I say pearls, this is what I'm referring to. So this is my last one. So this is how it looks. So this you can replace it with a French knot if you want. And it can be worked on the sari, blouses, anywhere you want. So it's very quick and extremely easy. So do give it a try on your stitched blouse and let me know how you like it. Also do mention what you think about this design in the comment section. I guess in this video that's about it. Check out my blog knottythreads.net and also subscribe to my vlog channel Kanika Reddy Vlogs. I shall see you guys soon with more interesting stuff. Until then, take care. Bye bye.